Welcome back to another trade recap. Today I ended up taking one trade. I was really quickly done going into market open. Took this at 7:33 and I was done at 7:39. So 10 minutes into market open I was done. But let's kind of go through what my bias was coming into the day. If we go back to market open, let's go to the 4-hour. So if we take a look at the 4-hour, we can notice that we have this massive 4-hour bearish fair value gap that it looks like we're running through, right? At this point in time when market's opening, this looks very bullish as we are running through. However, I was not sold on a bullish bias. Now, we did have buy side resting above and these highs resting above here. However, I was not sold on a bullish bias. Reason being is because if we take a look yesterday, the daily fair value gap, this daily bullish fair value gap got completely ran through. And overall, have been bearish for the past 3 to 4 days. So I was not sold on a bearish bias. All that this was to me was a rebalance to OTE of the price leg. Now, that doesn't say that I was married to a bearish bias. I understood that if we were going to continue to pump up, I have to be bullish, right? I have to be bullish. And if this fair value gap gets ran through, I have to be bullish. But at this point in time, I wasn't sold on a bearish bias. So let's go down to the 15 minute. So when we take a look at the 15 minute, again, back at OTE of the price leg, we're inside this 15-minute bearish fair value gap, and we have this unfilled 15-minute below us and this internal sell side liquidity below us as well. So if we take a look at the 5-minute, we have this internal low and this unfilled 15-minute below us that I want to see act as a draw, as well as 630 CPI acting as data lows. We have these data lows resting below, right? And then if we take a look also at midnight open is also resting below us. So if we take a look at midnight open, resting below us. So coming into market open, I was loose bearish bias. I wanted to see the market go lower, at least to this unfilled 15-minute and see what the market wanted to do. So coming into market open, we end up pumping up higher, taking this internal high and putting in this 1-minute bullish fair value gap. So I want to see how price reacts to this, right? Because if this reacts bullish and we do something like this, where we come up, tap it, and we continue higher, right? We're going to be bullish and most likely end up going towards these highs. But if we run through this with good displacement, most likely we're going to go to all this generated sell side liquidity. What does market end up doing? We end up completely running through this. I enter short with my stop a little below the recent high. And again, I am targeting the unfilled 15-minute and this internal low with my break even at this unfilled 30-minute. A little bit of a scuffed break even, but just wanted to mitigate some sort of risk. And then as you can see, we end up dumping through and hitting my take profit. So this was my trade that I ended up taking today. Really quick trade recap. Nothing much to it. Took this trade and then got off within 10 minutes of market open. Completely happy with this trade. I took it a little bit early before the change, but that's just because we saw really good displacement below the fair value gap and I had a lot of confidence in this trade. So very happy with this trade. I hope you guys enjoyed this trade recap and I will catch you in the next one.